Hey guys, it's me, Becco, and welcome to my little patch of the internet. Let me know if you think that's clever or cringe. Anyway, I've been thinking about this and wanted to talk about it. So, we all know that I am a huge fan of Taylor Swift. I've been a huge fan of Taylor Swift since 2014 when 1989 came out. She made her switch over from country to pop, and I was obsessed with her. I was her for Halloween that year, and I also had a really fucking cringe Taylor Swift fan account. I was 15. That's something a 12-year-old does. But anyway, looking back, I don't know if I've ever talked about this. So when I was 14, when was this? Like a month into high school, my mom passed away from cancer. And I didn't realize this at the time, but looking back, I think I used Taylor Swift, her music, as a way to cope, which is a good thing, I think. But anyway, it really helped me through that time in my life, and I'm grateful for it. And I've been the friend. If someone hears something about Taylor Swift, they think of me. Anyway, it's starting to become harder to be a fan of her as a person specifically, because for the longest time she's been a Democrat. In the Lover era especially, she became more politically involved and like using her voice more, hence the Miss Americana documentary, the song You Need to Calm Down, which is pro-LGBTQ. And even the album cover is bicolors. When was that? 2019, I think, was the Lover era. She started using her voice more politically. But since then, she hasn't really been as active about it. I've read some things on like Thread. I don't have Twitter. That is just a cesspool of shit. But I do go on Threads sometimes. I read some things about how Taylor Swift isn't like speaking out as much about stuff ever since she got with Travis. Like, she's turning more Trumpy, and people are mad that she hasn't spoken out about certain things. For a while, I was like, okay, she's a singer-songwriter. She's not a politician. It's great if she says something, but it's not gonna fucking change anything if she says something. Like, what is it gonna do? It's not like people don't know about it. And I'm like, she doesn't have to talk about shit. She's not a politician. She's not really an activist. She's a singer-songwriter. Let her do what the girl wants to do. But the more time goes on, the more she just does seem more to be changing her views a little bit. And it's especially been noticeable since she got with Travis. She has been hanging out with people who are Trumpers. I think of it as like, if your significant other has work colleagues who think differently than you kind of just have to deal with it. It's kind of the same thing if she goes to like Chiefs party or something and she sees what the fuck is his name? The quarterback. Austin, right? Mahomes? Yeah, him. And he's like, he and his wife are Trumpers. Like, she can't control who her husband's work colleagues are. I go back and forth because I'm like, she could like put her foot down about it and be like, I am huge and don't want people thinking I'm associated with Trump in any way, shape, or form. But at the same time, she does want to support her husband, and like go with him to his work stuff. Like, I understand. Then the wedding happened, and she shut down the biggest city in America during a major important 4th of July celebration. Not only is it a holiday, but it is also a huge anniversary of our country. It is the 250th anniversary of our country. So it's huge. And apparently, okay, don't quote me word for word. This is just what I've seen. Probably should have fact-checked stuff, but this is what I've seen. Apparently, the people who were working for her for the wedding were telling people who like live in apartments around Madison Square Garden to book a hotel for the night. And then the fact that there was an ICE agent at her wedding, I forget his name, Steven something. So apparently he does not own the company that owns in ICE detention, but he is very high up in that company that owns an ICE detention center. That's just context, that's explaining more. It's not like he's physically going out and taking people off the streets, but he is holding them in horror. Like, it's the same fucking thing. It's just as bad. Apparently, he is the adopted father of Travis's childhood friend. So he's not connected to Taylor Swift, but the fact that headlines were saying an ICE contractor was at Taylor Swift's wedding and she was okay with it, I'm like, girly, what are you doing? And it's confusing because she endorsed Kamala last election. Now I have to scroll back on her Instagram. This was from September 10th, 2024. So she said, like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on the topics that matter to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Recently, I was made aware that AI of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted to his site. It really conjured up my fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat disinformation is with the truth. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris, Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. Oh, why did I think this was last year? This was 2 years ago. Sorry, my brain apparently still in 2025. Because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we are led by calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ plus rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. I've done my research and I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. With love and hope, Taylor Swift, Child is Cat Lady. In the post before that, August 21st, 2024, so during her Eras tour, she had to cancel the Vienna show because there was going to be a terrorist attack, so that's why she canceled it. And people were really mad that she didn't speak up about it. Walking on stage in London was a roller coaster of emotions. Having our Vienna shows canceled was devastating. The reason for the cancellation filled me with a new sense of fear and a tremendous amount of guilt because so many people had planned on coming to those shows. But I was also so grateful to the authorities because thanks to them, we were grieving concerts and not lives. I was heartened by the love and unity I saw in the fans who banded together. I decided that all of my energy had to go toward helping to protect the nearly 500,000 people I had coming to see the shows in London. My team and I worked hand in hand with the stadium staff and British authorities every day in pursuit of that goal, and I want to thank them for everything they did for us. Let me be very clear. I am not going to speak about something publicly if I think doing so might provoke those who want to harm the fans who come to my shows. In cases like this one, silence is actually showing restraint and waiting to express yourself at a time when it is right to. My priority was finishing our European tour safely, and it is with great relief that I can say we did that. It's just so confusing, because I get where she's coming from. Like, I understand the Vienna thing. Fans were pissed off, it's like, it feels like she doesn't care. She obviously cares. People were gonna bomb the stadium, and she didn't want to poke the bear. Like, she didn't want to speak about it until she knew everyone would be safe. And the intensity of that situation died down. I get where she's coming from with that. I'm confused about her political stances. Because, I don't know if she just happens to have to hang out with these Trumpers because she wants to support her husband and go with him to his work things. Or is she actually deep down a conservative and was just using her voice to endorse democratic people and ideologies because it went in her favor at the time? She's very confusing. I guess my stance on her right now, I don't completely have one foot out the door, but I'm starting to question her because the wedding was really tone deaf and icky. And yes, maybe you're like, Becca, why do you care so much about this person? Like, you don't know her. She's just a freaking billionaire now. And again, I feel like ever since she became a billionaire, she's been getting more tone deaf. Is she finally showing her true colors? Or has she gotten the billionaire virus that now she's a billionaire, she's tone deaf and doesn't care about anyone anymore? I don't know. There's a part of me, I don't know if it's just diehard fan in me and I don't want to give up on her yet. I guess it's just really upsetting as someone who has been a huge fan of her for 12 years now. I've always stuck up for her But now I'm starting to I'm taking a step back, I guess is summarizing my thoughts. I'm taking a little step back. It's just that every time something new comes out about her, it's just more like, Taylor, what are you doing? What are you doing? And yeah, I know it's just a freaking celebrity, but it also has to do with horrible things that are going on in the world right now. Oh, did you hear thunder? It's supposed to storm. He's shaking again. But yeah, I feel like I just am saying the same exact thing over and over again a million times. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. Oh, and also the fact that Trump has used her music in his posts. He's used Sabrina Carpenter's music. She has called him out. He has used Olivia Rodrigo's music. She has called him out. He used Fate of Ophelia by Taylor, and she has not called him out publicly. And that's also kind of a red flag. I read that she has, behind closed doors, sued him. I don't know how true that is, because I feel like he would have, tweeted about it or something. If she did do that, she did that to avoid the media talking about it, because the media talks about anything and everything with her. I can imagine it gets exhausting. So sometimes she wants to do things privately. I understand that. I don't know. That's all I have to say. I don't know. I'm still going to listen to her songs, just not maybe as much as I have in the past, because they're amazing. I do feel like a hypocrite though, because with Kanye West, I get mad when people still listen to his music because he's a horrible person. With that being said, don't hate me for still listening to her music. Let me know your thoughts on the Taylor thing. I got the idea for this video from Carly and Contra because she kind of did a sit down of her thoughts about Taylor Swift. So that's kind of where I got the idea, because I just wanted to also get my thoughts out. But anyway, all right. It's time for me to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Comment down below your thoughts on the whole Taylor Swift thing right now. And have a great upcoming week. And I will see you next time. Bye!